Welcome to the Joey No Filter YouTube channel. Please make sure to like and subscribe and follow the handle for Twitter and TikTok. What's good, everyone? It's Joey No Filter, and today we're breaking down the big question every NBA fan is arguing about right now. Are the Los Angeles Lakers pretenders or real championship contenders? Let's get into it, baby. No filter. Looking at the Lakers this year, boy, did they enter in the season with a lot of question marks. A lot of people were talking about moving on from Austin Reeves. A lot of people were talking about letting LeBron walk in free agency. Man, I could tell you this, there were a lot of questions to be answered, and they have done nothing but answer those questions to start the year off. Luka and Austin have been an unbelievable dynamic duo this season. They lead the league in points combined from a duo at 64 points per game. Entering this year, all the media could talk about was how poor defensively this team would look on the court while those two played. They have absolutely put the doubters away. They have been well beyond the average baseline of a defensive efficiency as a duo in the league. There's no doubt that both of these players will be on an all NBA team if they keep this up. Strictly looking at the first quarter of the NBA season, this duo in Luka and Reeves has been absolutely phenomenal and has surpassed expectations defensively and especially offensively. You talk about the playmaking, the scoring, the rebounding, and then the hustle on defense. We've never seen Luka play this hard before on defense ever. And Austin has clearly been an above average defender as teams are not seeking him out anymore in the pick and rolls. This duo is the real deal, and I only have them behind Shea and Chet in Oklahoma. I have this duo as a top two in the league, and I have them over a lot of guys like Mitchell and Mobley in Cleveland and Jokic and Murray in Denver. Now that brings us to LeBron freaking James. He is easily a top three third option in the league. LeBron and what he brings to the table is going to be high efficiency, high plus minus time on the court. He is going to be doing all the little things that every championship team needs in order to be successful. And him as a third option, his minutes will stay low. His usage time is going to be manageable. His body should stay fresh for the playoffs. And most importantly, he's going to avoid those late season breakdowns. With playing a 41-year-old, you must understand that there will be nights he looks awful. There's going to be nights he's not rebounding the ball, not boxing out, not running the defense like he's supposed to be doing. It just is what it is. That's the name of the game with having a 41-year-old being on a potentially contending team. LeBron James has done it all and he has so many miles on his body. If you can get 65 games out of LeBron and 50 of those games he did well and the other 15 games he essentially took off, you absolutely can live with that because LeBron would then go into the playoffs fresher than ever. Onto the big men on this team, DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes absolutely will be performing at a high level most games of the season. They will have the best playmakers on the court helping them get wide open shots. We have already seen DeAndre Ayton as shooting 70% from the field this year. That is beyond his career high. And of course, Jackson Hayes is playing at a very high efficient level with tons of energy when he steps on the court. This is because they know if they just simply rim run all game long, they're going to have easy lobs, easy catch and dunks, easy layups. They're going to the free throw line for and ones. That's because of the good amount of playmakers that is on this team with Luka, Austin, and LeBron James. To my last point, Coach J.J. Redick. He has been beyond the best coach the Lakers have seen since Phil Jackson in the 2010s. JJ is a no BS coach. He teaches X's and O's, he teaches player development, and he relies heavily on his staff. These are all the makings of what a good coach needs to be in the NBA nowadays. My favorite part about admiring Coach JJ's game plans is that he is upfront with the players. He is telling them what he expects out of them and what he needs from them in order to win games. And he's brutally honest, right? We're seeing that with Jared Vanderbilt. He has done nothing but complimented his professionalism. Coach JJ was honest with Jared, and that's why Jared's not throwing a fit on the bench, right? Honesty goes a long way with these players, and that's what no BS coach JJ brings. That's why, solely because of him, I see the Lakers minimum being added 20 plus wins on the season just because of his coaching style. I mean, heck, we've seen the halftime stats. When he's winning at halftime, he's like 50-4. It's something crazy like that. That's because of the hard work he puts into those game plans. The Los Angeles Lakers have easily one of the worst benches in the NBA. Scoring wise, it is so low, it is insane. Yet they're receiving such open shots from their playmakers. This is because they have players like Jared Vanderbilt who have no offensive bag. Now, he used to be a different player a couple years ago before those injuries, but he clearly has not been the same guy. Gabe Vincent has taken a step back. That is just coming with age. Players like Maxi, he's not getting the job done, and they're making so much money. They're taking such a huge portion of the cap that it's hard to really move these guys around to improve that bench from the free agent market. That really leaves the only option in getting new pieces. This bench is not going to be a championship contender. They are far from it. This is not even considering the usage time for Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. We're only a quarter into the season this year, and they both are clearly averaging over 37 minutes a game. Both have the ball in their hands no matter what, all the time. This is going to be a problem down the stretch. They're going to have zero rest. When they get to the playoffs, they're going to be exhausted because they've had to play every single game. This is not setting up for a good, um, really a good run because if they're already ran to the ground, where's going to be the space to go another 16 wins in the playoffs? It's just not going to work. They need to find some alternative way to get the ball in their hands and to get these guys some rest immediately, especially since they're both playing at an all NBA level. It's going to be hard to not run these guys to the ground. This brings me to my last point, injuries. They have already been a problem for this team. This team has rarely been healthy, even just for a handful of games. They already have Luca missing games, Austin missing games, LeBron missing games, DeAndre Ayton missing games, and their useless bench has also missed games. This could be a problem, especially when you're playing teams like Oklahoma, Houston, and Denver in the playoffs. You need to have full team chemistry ready to go. You got to be hitting on all cylinders. When guys are missing games, this is not good for conditioning nor the chemistry. You're having to plug and play so many dudes. This is just not leading to a cohesive unit, and this is only causing chaos. Now, yes, they have managed to still win games. That is a great sign, but we really have to stay healthy. DeAndre Ayton every other day is out with a knee contusion. We got to find ways to keep these guys healthy and to get these guys rest. The question is simple. What is preventing this team from being contenders? Are there any missing pieces that's allowing them to be pretenders? Well, of course there are. And we kind of already discussed it. The two biggest things is defense and shooting threes. We got to hit those two margins in the trade market. I've topped it down to my top five guys: Andrew Wiggins, Keon Ellis, Jeremy Grant, Terrence Mann, Matisse Thybulle. We got to get somebody like that on this team. Now, yes, do the Lakers have a lot of options on moving contracts and picks around? No, not really. Really, it's going to come down to Hachi. It's going to come down to Vando, Maxi, and Gabe, and Dalton Connect. We only have one first round pick to trade, and we have one pick swap to do. Not a lot to work with, but the Lakers have to do something. If they are serious about making a championship run this year, they cannot be pretenders. And in order to not be pretenders, you got to get one of these guys. All of these guys will help with defense and offense. We got to get one of these guys. That's just the bottom line. Now, if you ask me what the biggest problem is on this team, what the biggest missing piece is, it is a competent GM. Rob Pelinka has got to be one of the worst general managers of this decade. He is so bad. Now, yes, because of his relationship with Nico Harrison, we were able to land Luka Doncic. Of course, that will go down as the biggest trade in NBA history, but that is the only thing he's done. He has destroyed everything positive that we have going on for this team. Don't even get me started on the 2020 championship run. He blew up that team for no reason. Rob Pelinka, time after time and time again, has made awful signings, has given away so much money to useless players. Rob, what are you doing? Honestly, the Lakers will continue to be pretenders until they get a competent GM. Now, hopefully, the new owner and Mark, hopefully he can come in and get guys that know what they're doing because Rob does not know what he's doing. The only reason why he became the general manager of the Lakers was because of his agent relationship with Kobe Bryant. That relationship got him in this position. he has failed us time and time again. And at this point, I don't know what the future looks like for Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves on this roster, but the one thing I do know is if Rob Pelinka is making the final decision, this roster is going nowhere anytime soon. Um, I mean, it really is sad to think that one of the best franchises in the NBA has beyond an incompetent man running it. Um, there has to be a change made, and hopefully the owner, hopefully Mark can make that change, as he's already cutting dead weight from the organization. Now we just got one more piece to go. We got to cut him out. Until he is gone, in my personal opinion, the Lakers will continue being pretenders until a competent GM comes into play. You know what is Masad Majuri? What's he doing? Let's bring him in. Let's go get Bob Myers. Get him on the phone. Pay these guys whatever you need to pay these guys so we can get somebody who knows what they're doing. They can build a competent roster around Luca and Austin, and let's go on another dynasty run. That's what the Lakers need, and until he's gone, the Lakers will continue to be pretenders. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow the handle. If you have any thoughts on your own on if the Lakers are contenders or pretenders, please leave in the comment section. Would love to continue the discussion. I will be posting 3 times a week. I'll see you in the next one.